How good is this? Atmosphere building, Skinny Living, playing live in the Featherstone fan zone here at Post Office Road. It's a great afternoon. It's going to be a brilliant evening. It feels like a big one, this, as a record awaits. Can Featherstone go 14 from 14 at the start of this Betfred Championship season? We'll find out with a main event, a 6 o'clock kickoff here as Rovers play Toulouse. Well, here we go. Good evening, one and all. One of the big days of the season so far. We could be in Toulouse. Beautiful June afternoon at Post Office Road as Featherstone Rovers test their mettle and put their unbeaten start to the season on the line against the team promoted at Rovers' expense 2 seasons ago in the £1 million game. It's Rovers versus Toulouse, with a party atmosphere inside the Millennium Stadium. Fans have been here for a large part of the afternoon, enjoying the sunshine, the refreshments, the music, and now hopefully another Rovers victory. 13 from 13 to start the campaign, equaling a club record to start the season. But this Rovers side want more. Teams are poised. A couple of changes for Rovers, with Brad Day and Gadwin Springer back in the side. Junior Moores and Arama Howe make way. So it's Akins, Briscoe, Hankinson, Hall and Gale, Ford and Lacan the halves, Springer, Wildy and Lockwood, Day, Bussey and Kozat, with a bench of Jones, Davis, Mackenzie Yeh and Dan Smith. Elijah Taylor once again joins us for commentary. How much are you looking forward to this, ET?
We've penciled this game in from pre-season. We've looked forward to this game for a long time. And it's going to test our steel and show us where we are as a club. It's going to be a massive game. We've waited so long for this opportunity to play against Toulouse. They've got a good side out. We've got a good side out. It's great to see our forward pack, one of the strengths of Featherstone Rovers. But it's going to be a big matchup today.
Well, the visitors are out all white today, Toulouse. Led out by one of their stalwarts, Harrison Hansen, the former Wigan Warrior. Bags of talent and international experience amongst their ranks. The likes of Paul Marcon and Anthony Marion, alongside Hansen and Jake Shorrocks, more familiar names. And here come Rovers. Led out by the skipper, James Lockwood. Bidding for a club record, 14 from 14 to start the league season.
Both teams up for this game. It's a great occasion. Atmosphere is electric here on Post Office Road. The fans have been here for a while. Anticipation building up for this game. It's going to be great.
Before kick-off, we are going to observe a minute's applause for our old friend Mick Vaughan and Roy Barker, two of the Rovers family who will be remembered today. remembering Roy Barker and our old mate Mick Vaughan. Such a big presence, big character at the club. Already so sadly missed. Our thoughts with Mick's friends and family. So Rovers will receive, playing up the hill in bright sunshine, 29, 30 degrees at last count here at Post Office Road. This early June afternoon, early evening. And what have Toulouse got? It's been a difficult season for them since their relegation from Super League. And here is Gadwin Springer, the former Toulouse man. Back in the side, the battering ram, Wildy. Briscoe taking an early carry. You can probably hear a bit gusty as well. It's going to be changeable weather over the next couple of days. Wildy, bright orange boots again. Brad Day back in the side, takes a strong carry to get Rovers up to the 40. Wildy again. Gives it to the skipper to drive Rovers up to halfway. One to go this set. Was it Mathieu Koza? Flat ball to Gadwin Springer. Gets the legs pumping again. Up to the Toulouse 40, and this is the last. Wildy will look for Thomas Lacan. Oh, and he was taken. Is that an early penalty? Referee's happy. He had a good look. Lacan was grounded. But look at the chase anyway. Toulouse are going to have to start right in their deep end, DT.
Great set from the Featherstone Rovers. Everyone got a touch in the forward pack. The boys are building into their defence now. But great set, we marched 60 metres on the set. We could put a good kick in by Tommy Lacan. And now the boys are just going to get into our rhythm, find our rhythm with defence. And let's see what Toulouse have to offer.
Mathieu Joussom, another of the dangerous players. He was one of the standout performers in their promotion season. It was Mathieu, promoted by Anthony Marion. Last tackle though, Toulouse still trapped deep in their own 40. So here comes the kick. Already good starting spot for Gaz Gale. The Betfred Championships leading try scorer on 19. What a season he's having.
He's had a great season, and now the outside backs of the Featherstone Rovers are going to give our forwards a break as we look into halfway of the field, looking shape on both sides.
Hankinson was carry number 2. Lacan, quick ball movement to Jack Bussey. 200 appearances for Jack Bussey today in his career so far. And this already looks much more like it with Wildy. And now John O'Ford for the first time. Promotes it to Brad Day. He's halted in his tracks, approaching the 20-metre line. It's the last tackle. Ford waiting. First receiver right side. Where's he going to go? He's going to come back to Caleb Aiken. Says pop one up in the air and we'll challenge. Comfortable enough take though. At the back for Robin Brochon. And Toulouse have a similar starting spot here.
Second set, effective, efficient. Toulouse are trying to go around our compressed defence, so we need to make some adjustments there.
Strong start from Rovers, who are in fine voice, the Rovers fans. Last tackle, look at this, only 25-metre gain, so it's going to have to be another deep crossfield kick. Aikens have got a good starting position on this one. And Rovers will start almost at halfway this set.
Settling into the arm wrestle, this is what we want. As a team, early shift to Gareth Gale, sorry.
Two wingers combining, Briscoe to Gale. Hankinson gets Rovers over halfway on the short side play. He had Brad Day outside him. Gareth Gale was out of the play. John O'Ford. Lockwood had Koza with him but took the drive himself. Wildy slots in to acting hardback. Rovers starting to turn the screw. Ford is the man to make things happen, and Brad Day running the angle. Last tackle with Wildy. Ford is hanging back left side. Lacani to the right. It's with Ford. It's going to run it. Hankinson, no, it's a clean pickup. It was a knock on anyway, I think, from Hank. And Toulouse will regather. And that one didn't connect for Featherstone.
Good opening exchanges from both sides. Featherstone looking to apply pressure through compressed defence. It's worked so far this season.
Paul Marcon, France international winger. Had an awful spell just before that promotion campaign where he basically did everything you can do to your knee and he was out for the best part of a year. Great to see him back on the field. Oh, and he's wiped the tackle count clean, so this could be a pendulum swinger as Toulouse attack, and they're going to have a full set to go out from here.
It was a tough call on the final tackle.
On the last. But they're not quite clicking, are they, offensively? There's Harrison Hansen. Glittering career behind him. It's Callum Gahan, the starting hooker for Toulouse, who themselves now down the hill are knocking at the door. Gahan again, swinging it to his halfback. Jake Shorrock's wearing 7 and joining in is the fullback Brochon, still going. Solid defence by his opposite number, Caleb Akins. Oh no, and Jonathan Ford's hurt. And Jono Ford is in a bad way. He's clutching his left arm. He's in a lot of pain.
Kick pressure.
It's a little grubber kick through. Wants it to go dead. It does go dead. All eyes on Jono Ford. It's his left shoulder he's holding. We do not want another Jono Ford injury. Just starting to purr again. The former Toulouse man, a try scorer in the £1 million game for Toulouse against Rovers in 2021. But he's not going to be able to continue. I can see to my right. Oh, what desperate, desperate luck for Jono Ford. Just 7 minutes in. He's been so excited about this. He's holding his left arm. Could be a broken arm, that, for Jono.
That's a big loss for Featherstone Rovers.
Oh, that's huge.
So instrumental in composure in our attacking sets. A great leader as well.
Rovers up the other end.
Connor Jones coming into play. So we've got 2 hookers on. It looks like Wildy will go to half.
Yeah, that's the change. Wildy into the halves. Akins, floated ball to Gale, running out of room, spinning and towards the line he goes. He's just short, Gareth Gale.
That's a great set. Caleb Akins stepping up, first receiver, running it on the final, keeping the edge defence honest. Now they have to ruck it out of the corner.
Jono Ford is in a lot of discomfort. The doctor's taking him straight down the tunnel. That is unbelievably bad luck for Jono. Straight away he was yelling out in pain from the floor. You knew it was a bad one. Everything crossed for Jono. He does not want another lengthy injury layoff. He's had such wretched luck since arriving here.
Watching how Toulouse are attacking, they're going edge to edge. So they're waiting for our compressed defence and then trying to play short through the middle.
Oh, Toulouse trying to buy a penalty there. Harrison Hansen, still the last. They're running it on the last. And they've got an overlap far side. Oh, he didn't give it. Ruben Rennie, what are you doing?
His teammates will be filthy at that. A 2-on-1 situation, a certain try, and he's going for the show and go.
Guy Armitage was in. Let off for Rovers, but a good spell of play for Toulouse as Gadwin Springer looks to rally his side after the loss of their architect, Jonathan Ford.
So that's twice they've run it on the final tackle as well. So we've got to be aware of that they're willing to run in these hot conditions.
Oh, Chris Hankinson has been done for a knock on and he's furious, and now he's holding his shoulder. It's a sticky little spell this for Sean Long's men. They need to regain some composure. They look a little bit shaken after the loss of Jonathan Ford. A couple of things haven't gone their way. They've only played 9.5 minutes, it's 0-0. Just keep your cool.
I love the intensity of this game. Completed sets, running on final, both teams looking to play football. Dry weather football, this is what the fans want to see.
Do let us know as ever where you are tuning in to this huge game from. We'd love to hear from you. I'll be sure to say hello throughout our broadcasts. The Toulouse bench berating the referee to give a penalty here. Marion. Hansen takes a big hit. This is an excellent spell for the visitors. Gehan to Shorrocks. Then the fullback joins in again, the dangerous Robin Bruchon. Mathieu Jousson wearing 4, the right centre's over it. Shorrocks once again, and then on to Josh Ralph. They're going to run it far side. He will get the ball this time. Could have been forward. Armitage won't stick around. Runs it in. Look forward from here. But Armitage is over for the first score. And Toulouse Olympique take the lead at Post Office Road. 4-0 with a kick to come.
So they've gone edge to edge and they've caught our right edge out. They've looked at Craig Hall and Tommy Lacan. Craig Hall defending tight. Great set by Toulouse, but disappointing for the Rovers. We need to make adjustments because they're playing coast-to-coast football. But great passage of play from Toulouse, identifying that Craig Hall's tight with Tommy Lacan, and they've gone shift. If you just joined the coverage of the game, Johnny Ford, it looks like he's finished after 7 minutes.
Massive blow, that.
Huge blow for Featherstone Rovers. Matty Wildy has gone to halfback on the left edge. And Connor Jones has come to hooker. It's been a great game of footy so far. I think both teams have completed at 100%. Maybe on Chris Hankinson's error, so that
just Hankinson's knock on, wasn't it?
Both teams have got the desire to run it on final tackle.
Here's the conversion attempt. It's good. And it's a 6-0 lead for the visitors. Rovers not used to being behind. This will be a good early test of the mettle of Sean Long's men. Started well, didn't they, E.T.? 3 great sets, building pressure, and it just seemed that Johnny Ford injury shook everyone, and Toulouse took full advantage.
Yeah, we need to make adjustments. This is rugby league, and anything can happen in the sport, but a crucial position, especially in the halves, and the experience of Johnny Ford. He's going to be missed out there, but Wildy knows what he's doing. Everybody knows the game plan. There's no excuses. We've got great depth at Featherstone, so this is a challenge for us that we need to overcome.
Do let us know where you are tuning in. It has felt like a cup final all week, this, and this is the intensity we're expecting as Toulouse bring it forward again. Hello to Andy Johnson, a regular friend in Greece, hanging on our every word. Special mention with son Paul and his lovely boys, Jack, Charlie and Joey, all mad crazy Fev fans, all listening in back home, says Andy. Consider it done, my friend. Fingers crossed, here we go. Hello to Mark Ashton, listening in from sunny Linthwaite as well. So gutted for Ford, so am I, Mark, so am I. You don't wish an injury on anyone, but John O'Ford would be bottom of the list of any player you'd want to go through another injury rehabilitation. So unfair it feels. Gareth Gale bringing it back, 6-0 to lose his lead. Hankinson seems to have recovered from his injury, takes a big shot. Thomas Lacan appealing. There's a bit of spice in this, ET.
It's a top of the table clash. Both teams are physical.
Penalty Rovers first of the afternoon. Ironic jeers for the referee from the fans beneath our commentary position.
Rovers know they can keep this momentum. They can keep this type of tempo. The boys are confident. Can Toulouse keep this tempo? Can they stay with Featherston Rovers with the intensity of the way both teams are playing? That's the big question.
If you heard a crash while ET was speaking, that was the match ball. That was dangerously close. When I'm commentating with a guy in ET who's recovering from a detached retina, that's the last thing we need up here. Anyway, Rovers into touch, off the penalty with Connor Jones. Mathieu Jossom has seen him scampering from dummy half and has done a brilliant defensive job. He's taken him back 10 metres with the help of Pierre-Jean Lima, wearing 24. Rovers need a bit of spark here. Aikens perhaps the man. Hankinson outside him. Hankinson goes through, hard break. Quick play of the ball.
Great play of the ball.
Wildy, Aikens is immediately on his right shoulder. Lockwood on the charge, the big man. The skipper driving Rovers to the post. They're 5 away, looking for an immediate response. The referee lifts his arm in the air. It's the last. It's with Wildy. He wants Lecan. Lecan finds a gap. Grubber kick through, chases his own kick. And Toulouse diffuse the grubber and will have to start half a metre or so from their own line.
Great attacking set by Featherston Rovers. Now defensively, they've got to work hard. They're going to Craig Hall and Tommy Lecan again.
It's a great game this. We knew it was going to be. What have we had? 16 minutes, 6-0 Toulouse lead. The try from Guy Armitage. Could have had a couple if his teammates weren't so greedy. The Rovers have had some decent pressure on the line without a chance yet, but the big news for the Blue Wall is the loss of Jonathan Ford again to what looked like a serious injury to either arm or left shoulder. He was in a lot of pain. Another penalty, Rovers. Back-to-back penalties, which is normally good news. Toulouse are readying their first change down below us.
This is the energy battle I was talking about. Can Toulouse sustain this intensity with the Featherston Rovers? They're making a change already. Hands on hips, there's been 2 high shots. So their techniques are going out the window because they're getting fatigued. It's a hot game. They've had to travel and they're coming up against a confident Featherston Rovers side.
Lombard Belmar, their big prop, is going to be the first interchange off the bench, so it's going to be a front row change after 17.5 minutes for the French side. Rovers meanwhile with Wildy and then Lockwood, 40 metres from the line in bright sunshine, 30-degree heat. It's roasting out there. Springer promotes to Lecan, the 2 French internationals. Crowd wanted a high shot. Referee says it was round
Aiken one-on-one with
the shoulders of Lecan. There he goes, Caleb Aikens.
Inside shoulders.
This is more like it.
Craig Hall sweeping, doing Caleb Aiken's job here.
It's Gadwin Springer off the dish from Thomas Lecan. He's going to have to step up now, Thomas, with no Ford. It's a one bounce pass. Wildy's picked it up. This could work. Tipped on and behind Gareth Gale. And into touch. And that one goes begging. So often we see those passes that go to ground and it picks up off the first bounce, deceive the defence, don't we, ET? And that almost conjured the opening to get Rovers back in this.
So that was Craig Hall. He came from the right edge all the way to the left edge. Such a skillful player. Didn't come off that time, but the idea was right. And we're still running it on final. It's making Toulouse outside backs double think their actions. Should they come up or should they hold back for the grubber kick?
That was a much better attacking set from Rovers. Knocking at the door. Patience is key. Sean Long watching alongside me up on the gantry today. That's the change made by Toulouse. I can see John O'Ford. He's back out. He's sitting on the cool box, looking pretty devastated. Down beneath us. Here come Toulouse again. They're chucking the ball around all right. Oh no, is that an injury? There is.
Oh my, that looked bad.
The left centre has gone to ground with no one near him. Jack Bussey's showing immediate concern. He says his right ankle gave way. Was it his Achilles? Oh dear, it's Ruben Rennie.
That looked bad.
And I think he has snapped his Achilles tendon. Oh, blimey. The big man just went to ground with no one near him, Ruben Rennie. And that's a second serious injury in the first quarter of this game.
Scariest injuries when you see someone go down when no one touches them, no one's around them. This is a big injury. Oh, it's devastating to see. This is the dark side of rugby league, the physical contact sport that we play.
Oh, my word. Well, he's a tough cookie. He's a huge centre. He's already on his feet, but it's the right ankle. I'm guessing Achilles from how. I mean, fair play to Jack Bussey there, who was the Rovers man in close attendance, saw straight away it was a bad one, immediately yelling at the bench to come on and get their man off the pitch. He's been carried off, but no pressure at all on the right boot. Oh dear. So two bad injuries, what a piece.
He's a big loss for Toulouse.
Well, he created the try.
Yeah, he's been dangerous. Every time he's touched the ball, he's looked dangerous, taking on Craig Hall. So far in this game, he's a huge loss for Toulouse. Dom Peru gets a chance. He'll bring a lot of experience to the team. I'm unsure why he's not starting.
Not a bad replacement. He was the key man in their promotion season, Dominic Peru. Fantastic player to have on the bench. Well, how is this going to interrupt things? Keep your messages coming, by the way. Hope you're enjoying this, the tension of this as much as we are. Hi to Jenny, listening in from home in sunny North Featherstone with the two girls cheering on the boys up the Rovers. Great to hear from you, Jenny. Thanks for your message. Ooh. And to Joe, Holly, Tim, Harold and Carol watching from Paxos in Greece up the Rovers. Hi guys, thanks for getting in touch. I hope we can bring you a positive result. Rovers attacking with Wildy. Aikens gives it to Hankinson, says have a go. Matches Jusom, brings him down. 30 away, Wildy's going to kick. He puts it up in the air, but can Connor Jones get anywhere near this? Great claim again from Robin Brochon, who's had an excellent game, the Toulouse fullback. Good chase though, here's Paul Marcon. Springer went for him, didn't quite get him. And another Toulouse change. It's Greg Richards coming on.
There's two changes for Toulouse. Forward pack.
Yeah, Harrison Hansen coming off. Greg Richards has a bit of pedigree behind him too.
They're feeling the pinch, the Toulouse forwards. It's a physical battle out there. Can they keep the energy battle going with Featherstone? Here he is with his first carry.
Last tackle though, they've only made 30 this set. So a clean kick return here would be good news. It's going to bounce. Twice, 3 times for Caleb Akins, who watches it wisely. Dummies to Gareth Gale. And he's still going, Caleb Akins, and he's still going, and he gets Rovers up to 30.
Great feet, so deceptive. Caleb Aiken.
Sean Long makes his first change. Mackenzie Yeh is on. Second change, I beg your pardon. Gadwin Springer, of course, the enforced change was the first of John O'Ford, and here goes the wrecking ball of Mackenzie Yeh. Great character. Brilliant player to bring off the bench. Lockwood promoting to Lacan. I sense if this is going to be Rovers' day, Thomas Lacan is going to have to step up big.
Playing against his countrymen, he's going to look for a big game. Yeah. Tommy Lacan.
I was here during the week speaking to Thomas and Mathieu Cozat. The two Frenchmen so excited about this game. Hankinson again, taking Joussom on his outside.
Love that battle, Joussom and Hankinson. Yeah. Both good centres.
So Joussom standing firm at the moment.
Teammates last year. Bit of banter. Great kick from Tommy Wildy.
Matty Wildy, it's diffused within 10. But Toulouse again having to start deep. And remember, it's Toulouse playing downhill first half. It's not quite the Batley Hill, as we know, but it is a factor that. A little slip into the tackle from Pierre-Jean Lima. Hi to Tracy. Listening in from Sydney, Australia. So gutted for Jono. Says Tracy, listening in with Moko. Yeah, I share it, Tracy. So gutted. He's got his arm in a sling, I can tell you.
Lost that.
Have Toulouse lost the ball?
No.
ET thinks so. Referee says no. It's going to be the last. It's a kick from 35, high in the air again. He'll take it on the full, Caleb, this time. Well done, Caleb Akins.
This is a high-quality game of rugby league. Both
is.
teams set for set. This is the game we want.
Feels like playoff rugby. Gareth Gale takes a big carry. 19 tries to his name so far this year. Hasn't had a chance yet this afternoon. Briscoe.
Can Toulouse keep with Featherstone in the energy battle? This is the question. Here's 2-4, tied fours.
There goes Connor Jones. Still with Connor Jones. Where's his support? Draws two, draws the tackle. Can't get the ball away. Had he looked right, I think he had Craig Hall with him. He looked left.
That's the energy battle I was talking about before. Can Toulouse sustain this?
Akins, they're shifting it right. Hall kicks early. He's chasing his own kick. Hall to score! Craig Hall responds for Rovers. And that's just what the Blue Wall were hungry for.
The skill of Craig Hall. The defense came up because they're worried about the shift. He's been under pressure defensively. 2 line breaks down his edge, but he responds. A nice grubber kick for himself. Scores meat pie, and he's looking to convert his own try, but great skill shown from Craig Hall.
Well, Craig Hall, you often forget about Craig Hall, such is the talent in this side. He's had to be patient this year to get his run again, Craig Hall. But so often, at a time of need, Craig Hall remains the man. And he was right there. Chased his own kick. Rovers spread it right. Hall saw a half gap. Kick to himself. Toulouse tried to shut the door, but it was Hall. Just relying on a kind bounce, which he got. And touching down about 5 meters in from the right touchline, from where he will now attempt to level us up at 6-6.
The energy of battle again, I refer to. Can Toulouse keep this intensity? Can they keep going set for set with Featherstone? We've proven over the season so far that we're very comfortable playing to the 80th minute. We're very comfortable in this kind of football.
Here's Craig Hall, first attempt at goal of the afternoon. Oh, and he's pulled it. So Toulouse lead, but it's been trimmed. Rovers 4, Toulouse Olympique 6, with 15 to go until the break. Of a high quality, as Elijah Taylor says, a high quality first half that's absolutely flown by.
Changes made both sides. Toulouse need to get back into their rhythm. They were completing sets well.
So mid-range, sorry ET, mid-range, twisting in the air kick. Well taken by Briscoe. Gives it straight to Mackenzie. Yeah, the crowd love that. Connor Jones. Briscoe. This feels like a key moment in the game. 50 minutes before half-time. Can Rovers mount a sustained spell of pressure here? Jones off on his own again, so electric off the bench.
There's fatigue in that forward pack.
A massive loss of John O'Ford is what it has done, ET, is get Connor Jones on early. That's the positive.
He's a threat every time he goes to dummy half. Connor Jones got great speed off the mark.
Last tackle this, Lacan's going high. Well, that might come down with snow on it, and it's 30 degrees today, but he has diffused it, and he's coming for the quick tap on 20. So not his best, Tomat. Giving Toulouse a 7 tackle set here. Teiru takes it on. They're regging another change. I can see Tiaki Chan about to come on. He's on dual reg from the Catalan Dragons. Toulouse in possession. They've been starved of ball since their try, but they're so dangerous when they have it. They don't need many opportunities. I think it's Anthony Marion, is it, down there, who's come off. Peru. Hankinson does his job. It is Anthony Marion down there, and Dan Smith's ready for Rovers. It's going to be Rovers' third change. I would expect that'll be for the skipper. Toulouse on the last. They're going to run it, and they're in, and they're running towards the post, flowing a Hail Mary, and they're going to score. It's a brilliant try. Rovers appealing in desperation for a forward pass, but the referee is happy. That was wonderful play on the last from Josh Ralph. He stepped out of the tackle, went to run it, threw a Hail Mary pass. And Toulouse have a second try on the far side to extend their advantage again to 6 points.
Running on the final again. We touched on that earlier in the piece. Such a dangerous play, attacking threat. The forwards are expecting you to kick it. The skill level shown with the pass. No looking, cut out 3 players. Hard to defend that. But we come back to our last tackle option with the 7 tackle set. That's why we're down here. So it's a game of inches. One error, and it could cost you. These are the games of high intensity, top of the table clashes. And it's lived up to the hype. Both teams are going set for set. Great challenge for the Featherston Rovers.
Yeah, here comes the conversion attempt. It was Lima's try. He finished off the pass, so it looks a good one as well. It's a second successful kick, and Rovers trail 12-4. Jake Shorrock's 2 from 2. Rovers have not been in this position yet so far this season. As predicted, Lockwood is off, Dan Smith is on. 10 minutes to go until the break. The Rovers will want to find a response.
Surprising interchange. I thought Jonathan Davis, they'll make a double interchange with Machukoza. We know what Jonathan Davis does to this team.
He was sensational last week, John Davis. So he's having a chat down there with James Lockwood. Adzi Howe, the 18th man, is down there with the 2 of them. Knock on by Toulouse inside their own 30. Great chance beckons for Rovers with 9.5 to go until the break.
Toulouse getting a little bit sloppy there. Don Peru will be disappointed with that mistake. Put his team under pressure. It's up to Rovers to capitalise off that error. The 4 packs are fatigued. It's time for Tommy Lacan to start running the ball, or half start running the ball.
Here we go with Lacan, and Hall, the try scorer, gives it to the new man, Dan Smith, driving towards the post. Bathed in sunshine here in front of the Ward Hygiene Services stand at the Millennium Stadium. Machukoza, Wildy, Hankinson back on the angle, running towards the post from the left centre position. 10 away with Connor Jones. Smith to his right, comes left. Koza again, Mackenzie, yeah, he wanted it. Koza still going. Penalty Rovers. Pressure mounting.
Continuous pressure. Asking questions of the forward pack of Toulouse. Be interesting what kind of set we bring up here.
First tap, and it's Mackenzie Yeh driving straight at the sticks. 5 metres short of them with Jones. Left side is Koza, behind him is Wildy. Wildy gives it to Aiken, steps out of a couple. Good handoff, but he's tackled by Macon, wants a quick play of the ball. Wildy's there, Smith inside him, runs in front of Mackenzie Yeh. Smith still going on his own. 3 left this set. Connor Jones having a look round. Mathieu Koza's right side. Wildy's hanging back. Goes behind Koza to Thomas Lacan. Ran into trouble really, Thomas. And he goes to ground. They're still 5 away, right to the sticks.
Show and go, Caleb Bacon.
Oh, he's wiped the tackle count clean, so Rovers will go again from here. Back to 6. Patience is a virtue. Connor Jones, Thomas Lacan, Wildy. Here is Akins. Here is Gareth Gale. No way through this time. It's been well shackled, GG. Mathieu Kozar shows the ball and then drives out of the tackle. 7 to go until the break. 12-4 Toulouse lead. Can Rovers find another? Oh, there's another injury. Kozar stayed down. He's been hit in the face. It's a head injury. So this could be another interchange. A head injury assessment, I would suggest.
Yeah, it looked bad. It looked bad when he...
Not often Mathieu Kozar stays down. His dad again in the stands watching on. He's been over here since retiring from his duties at Catalan Dragons. Monsieur Kozar, senior. This could be the time for John Davis, I would suggest. You're not missing anything. The assessment taking place on the pitch at the moment to see whether he needs to come off for a proper one. Proper HIA.
It'll be HIA. They'll have to go through the protocols and procedures. He's been down for a while, so player safety is paramount.
That's what the doctor indicates. So the bib comes off the back of John Davis, and here comes JD. Not a bad change. The crowd love this guy.
Not a bad change. JD can change the way Featherstone attack just by his presence on the field. So hard to tackle, so built low to the ground. Great skill, offload, can pass. Pass at the line, pass it to early. Great feed as well.
Davis slots straight in to play the ball. Jones, Smith promoting. Lacan, Rovers running it left to right. Hall with the elusive step. Back inside to Briscoe running out of room. Briscoe goes to ground. 8 or 9 metres out from the line right side. Lacan. Back to Smith again. Davis tries to spin away. This is the last tackle. Where's Wildy? Here he is. Left side, Matty Wildy. Running himself. Wildy bounces away. Wildy towards the post. He's held up. Almost there for career try 50. But Toulouse defend impeccably.
That was great scramble by Toulouse. It was a quick play of the ball. Now they're in the corner. Who wants to take a carry? This is the energy battle. Trying to drag them in the deep water.
Well, they're treading water in the deep end again, and they're going to get behind the post here. How about that power? Rovers force a dropout off a Toulouse possession.
That's our man, John Davis. Comes on his presence defensively, his energy he brings. Can Toulouse stay in the energy battle with Featherstone?
Big 5.5 minutes. Toulouse 12-4 up on the scoreboard. And they're going to have to defend another set on their line. Here comes the dropout. Single bounce, Thomas Lacan, and here comes the wrecking ball. Mackenzie Yeh scattering all before him. Davies is off and running.
So fast.
Quick play the ball. Jones, what's he saying here? Penalty, holding on. Hankinson says, keep rolling, keep rolling.
All this pressure going into the forward pack of Toulouse. Can they keep going?
They have to be feeling it, surely. 6 more coming. It's just a tap. Brad Day takes it on. Not said his name many times. Connor Jones. Smith. He's made a big impact, former Cat Tiger. Connor Jones in the lime green boots. Mackenzie Yeh from 10 away. Wildy gives it to Brad Day, spinning in the tackle. Grounded by Shorrocks. Wildy. It's going to be 6 more. He's come off Paul Macon, gone forward. He's going to kick forward, but he knows. So another full set coming on the Toulouse line here. 4 minutes left till the break.
Credit to the Toulouse defense. They keep turning up. Their wrestle's been good. They're slowing down the play of the ball. Their scramble D has been great. Another opportunity for Featherstone Rovers. Look for Tommy Lacan, look for Caleb Akins taking on inside shoulders against fatigued defenses.
Scrum right in front of the sticks. Jones right way to Lacan and then Hall, the try scorer. Takes a tough shot round the legs, Craig Hall. Crowd didn't like that. It's all spilling over in the heat. Rovers players running in. Something happened there that Rovers didn't like. And this could be a problem for the Toulouse man if the officials have seen it. The crowd are chanting off, off.
Got to be smart here.
This could be a big moment in the game. The Rovers man, who is it who stayed down? Craig Hall has stayed down. Has he taken a shot here in the tackle? Rovers were incensed. Was it Chan? You can hear what the crowd want to happen here. And that's the crowd in the sun on the far side who had the better view of this. We're miles away in the gantry. The referee has pulled his touch judges away to have a chat. This is a big moment. Hall was the injured party. Chan, I think, the man
So he's come in as the
of which there is alleged wrongdoing. The crowd continue to chant off. One man will make this call. He's going to the back pocket. What colour is it? It's yellow. It's a yellow card, 10 minutes in the bin. So 4 minutes plus 6 second half.
This is where John O'Ford's good for a team. Someone like John O'Ford, just steady the ship, know what to do, get through our sets. Opportunity for Tommy Lacan against his countrymen. Crucial 4 minutes here for Rovers.
It was Chan, number 30, who has made his way to the sin bin. It's a Rovers penalty. I'm sure they're going to run it. It's Bussey with the ball in his hand. They do. They tap. Give it to Lacan. 3.5 to go. Can Rovers make all this pressure pay? Jones. Oh, he looked right, then left, and then round in a circle. And it ends just in the hands of Caleb Akins with an individual burst. Jones, this is more like it. Davis, McKenzie spinning. Needs a quick play to come left. Gets a moderately quick play. Wildy's wrapped up. But Toulouse have defended brilliantly. Hankinson, they've lost ground, Rovers. Davis, giving it to Smith. There's no way through this white wall of Toulouse. Last tackle. Jones. Lacan right side. Bounces one through. That's going to be 6 to go. It was knocked on surely. It's a penalty anyway.
Offside.
Offside. I think it was knock on and then accidental offside when he picked it up.
Turning the screws of the pressure on Toulouse. They're under.
Surely Toulouse. This dam's got to break.
Great spirit of defence showing.
Davis. Sean Long asking how long. 2 minutes, Sean. He's just to my right as we commentate here. Jones. McKenzie, yeah, at point blank range. The big man, no. Millimetres short. Jones, 6 to go, there says the ref. More pressure. Lacan. Smith. This is unbelievable Toulouse defending.
Got to go right, there's 3, they're short, they're outnumbered.
Jones, Lacan, Akins, Briscoe! Briscoe to score! Lacan to Akins to Briscoe. The 1, 2, 3 has Rovers right back in this.
Well, we mentioned it before, how long can Toulouse stay? They've been camped down on their try line for the last 10 minutes. Great sleight of hand by Caleb Akins, but I've got to credit Toulouse defense. They're down a man. Their starting center has left the field, and they still managed to shut down multiple chances by the Featherston Rovers in it. The scrambled defense have been outstanding. Look for Tommy Khan. Connor Jones start taking on the inside shoulders of the forwards of Toulouse.
Boy, Rovers needed that before the break. Toulouse with a man down. The dam had to burst, it did. It's a 12-8, but it's another ridiculously difficult kick. Craig Hall on the paint of the touchline, right side. Taking it back 23 or 24 metres. The crowd behind him will tell us. Hall's giving it a big boot. Oh, I think he's missed it right, he has. So two difficult conversions missed from Craig Hall. Two tries apiece, but as the half-time hooter sounds, those two missed kicks are the difference. Don't go anywhere, get yourself a drink and rejoin us for second half coverage. This is some game, and Rovers trail for the first time this season at the break. Rovers 8, Toulouse 12. Well, here we go then. Second half poised, players back out. Featherston 8, Toulouse 12. First time this season that Rovers have been behind at the break.
John Davis is on the bench, and Machikoza passes his HIA.
Well, that's good news, because he had one recently, didn't he, Mathieu? He was out with a head knock.
That's a free interchange as well, so the back end.
Sean Long, Leon Price, James Ford, the coaching team, back up on the gantry with myself and Elijah Taylor. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of this big game on FRTV. Do get in touch, send me a message on Twitter if you're on there. Now, I will say hello. And Rovers in defence have started well, playing left to right, so down the hill. There's a lengthening, shaded area in front of our stand here, the commentary gantry stand. The rest of the pitch bathed in very, very warm weather. Dominic Peyroux over on the far side, wearing 12. Mathieu Joussom. Last tackle this, do they know? Eventually, yes, they do. Shorrock's running, Joussom kicking. Taken off the, Caleb Akins, that was uncharacteristic. Could have taken it on the first bounce, opted to let it bounce a second time, and he's put himself in a bit of trouble here. It's turned him round, 3-4 bounces, and Rovers having to start deep inside their own 10. Hello to Luke Jackson, listening just 4 streets away from here at Willow's garden party for her 5th birthday. Luke, Megan and family. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let's hope we can bring you the win. Here we go with Craig Hall. Jones is to his left, he's not seen him. Jones is furious. And the ball's been stripped by Toulouse. That's a huge moment. If he looks left, Craig Hall, Connor Jones has got a clean run through.
That was a big opportunity missed.
Oh, Hall is fuming with himself. He kicks the floor, apologises to his teammates, because not only did he not find Connor Jones for a walk-in try to level the scores, he gave the ball away, so Toulouse bring it back up the pitch. These are big, game-defining moments. So Toulouse it is, with Josh Ralph wearing 6, and then the fullback, Robin Bruchon, in the skull cap. Almost voluntary tackling in front of us here. There they come again. Greg Richards is the big man in 20. A reminder, John O'Ford, the big injury casualty today. He only lasted 7 minutes. His left arm is in a sling, John O'Ford, and we wish him well from this latest injury setback. It's been tapped back by Toulouse. It's come off. I think that should be Rovers' ball. It came off a Rovers man, but I think it came first off a Toulouse man, did it? What's the ref going to say here? Oh, he's giving it to Toulouse. That could have gone either way.
That could have gone either way.
It definitely came off a Rovers man, but I just thought that there was a Toulouse hand onto a Toulouse body. So it was a double ricochet. It was tapped back by Toulouse onto a Toulouse body. The referee is clearly felt that the second touch onto the ground was just off body and not a knock on, and then it went from body to body onto a Featherstone body and into touch, so it was last touch Rovers, and that's why it's Toulouse ball. And this is danger, because they're right in front of the sticks, start of the second half, with a 12-8 lead. Mathieu Joussom coming into his own. They've lost Ruben Rennie with a serious injury too, Toulouse. Looked like an Achilles. He went down with no one near him. Peyrou, awful pass, awful pass. It's gone over the head of the waiting pack behind him, but they've regathered possession and they go to ground in front of the sticks, 15 away. Smith and Ye in the tackle. It's with Shorrocks. He's had a good game. And then Lombard Belmar.
It's a good early test for Toulouse.
Oh, no, almost there. It's the last tackle.
And Featherstone. But great set by Toulouse. Remember, they're down a man. And look, they're going to look if they run it.
Little grubber kick through. Featherstone need to react. They haven't. And Dominic Peyrou touches down. Rovers were fast asleep. Peyrou off the bench to score a crucial try. And the 12 men of Toulouse have extended their advantage at the start of the second half. 14-8 with a kick to come.
Game of inches. So error from Featherstone Rovers when we made a half chance line break. Toulouse come up with a 50-50 call of a bomb to the end of their set. Presents an opportunity with a scrum.
Peyrou, 16-8, I beg your pardon. We were at 12-8, of course, weren't we? So 16-8 with a kick to come. Rovers find themselves lagging again here, and they just didn't react. It was a lovely little dink through, bobbling along the ground, but there were, I thought, E.T., enough Rovers bodies there to deal with that.
There was. It's quite surprising. I noticed teams have seen that Caleb Aiken is at A on the short side of try-line defence. So since we're coming up high and defensively, that means our fullback's got a long way to travel. So coaches have identified that against our defensive patterns. And they come up the goods there.
Here's the conversion attempt. No mistake, 3 from 3. It's a 10-point lead again. 18-8 Toulouse. Plenty of time for Rovers.
Plenty of time.
But some of the fans are getting a little bit restless. You can see Jackie Chan getting ready to return from his sin bin.
This is probably the best defensive team we've come up against so far in the championship season. They're well drilled, their wrestle is good.
Yeah, the defensive effort has been excellent for Toulouse.
A lot of character showing on the line. They've had one person down. They've lost their starting centre early in the piece.
And now they're back to 13 with Chan back on. So 13 on 13 with 33 to go and an 18-8 Toulouse Olympique lead.
I'd like to see JD back out there soon. He can change a game just with his presence on the field.
High hanging kick from Shorrocks, Aikens. Good claim.
So calm under those high balls, Caleb Aiken.
John Davis is reintroduced. And Toulouse are offside. So that's good timing. JD on, just as Rovers get a penalty. This ball's going to be coming, I think, up towards us. No, he's going to go the other way, other stand. Craig Hall drills it into the sunshine stand opposite us.
Here's JD back on the field.
First drive, clatters through 2 or 3.
Finds his front, gets a quick play of the ball.
It was Belmar he flattened there. That's good. Hankinson's away. Hankinson running at the line and eventually grappled to the ground illegally. Penalty again for Rovers, 10 away. Back-to-back penalties usually in rugby league means a try is on the way, but not the way Toulouse have defended today.
They've been brave, Toulouse. First opportunity for Rovers down in their half. Let's see what they come up with.
Tap from Connor Jones. Wildy to Davis. Lecan showing it and giving it to Bussey. Ten away right side, Rovers. At a sun-drenched Post Office Road. Davis through the gap. John Davis through a gap that didn't exist. Hauls Rovers back into the contest.
He's an outstanding player, John Davis. The way he carries the ball, he's so hard to defend because he catches at speed, he catches flat, and then he hits you with a left foot step or a right foot step. It's so hard to defend, and he's built low to the ground. The way he attacks the ball and the way he changes our attack, when he comes on, he changes the team. He's a great player.
Big moment for Rovers. What an impact player John Davis is. And this one, after two touchline conversions, is bang in front of the post for Craig Hall. This is going to bring us back to a 4-point game. 3 tries apiece. What a game this is.
Top of the table clash.
You want to be tested.
You want to be tested. You don't want to be winning by 60 points every game. You want to be tested against quality opposition. This is the best defensive team so far we've come up against.
Craig Hall sends that one out of the ground between the sticks. Rovers 14, Toulouse 18 with half an hour to go. Now will Toulouse tire? They've put so much into this game, but they keep hitting back. We have a 4-point lead, 3 tries apiece. A reminder, Jonathan Ford, so unfortunate, another bad injury. 7 minutes into this game against his former club. He's got his arm in a left sling somewhere, but he hasn't re-emerged, I don't think, for the second half.
Can be a cruel game sometimes, rugby league. It's so physical. It's contact sport, but he just came back from a big injury and now looks like he's going to have another stint on the sidelines.
Rovers in possession with Wildy. There goes Brad Day. Surely that's high. Referee happy that was up off the shoulder.
Short side opportunity, Chris Hankinson.
Jones goes back in field, Wildy. Back in field to John Davis, the danger man. Last tackle, Jones wants a quick play. Hankinson's going to kick. Oh, Peyrou's flattened him. Oh, my word. Referee's got to give that. Peyrou has wiped out his former teammate, Chris Hankinson. And will it be any more than a penalty?
I thought that was tough. It looked bad, but I thought Dom put in that extra effort trying to put pressure on the kicker. He wants a clean catch for his outside backs.
It's penalty no more. Peyrou doesn't even get a talking to. Crowd wanted blood there. Wow, there's a grand final feel around this game.
Oh, definitely is. Definitely is.
Who knows? Toulouse not where they want to be in the league, but I think most expect come the end of the season it may be these two again. With all due respect to Sheffield, to York. Here's Lecan. Here is Davis, running and straightening up again. Rovers looking for their first lead. Connor Jones on his own. Peyrou atones for his error.
We had them on toast on the left.
Davis.
I don't know why we're coming to
Lecan's going to kick early. Oh, it's straight at the Toulouse man who takes it on the full. Didn't need to go so early. Lacan tried to catch them cold. There's 3 tackles remaining, I think, there.
Yeah, it wasn't the play he was looking for. We can't give away a penalty here now.
Went for the element of surprise, didn't he? Thomas Lacan. Here come Toulouse with Chan back out of the sin bin. Shorrocks, flawless with a kicking boot. Mathieu Jousson, elusive runner.
Great defensive set by Featherstone Rovers, kept them to 10 metres. Kick pressure required.
Kick on the last. Aikens scampering to take it. Says to Briscoe, do you want it? And then gives it back inside, and Briscoe takes it on. Oh, and he takes a high one. My word. Briscoe's been clotheslined. Now will the ref act?
I touched on again, these are small errors that are creeping into Toulouse's game. High shots, late shots. These are signs of fatigue creeping in from all the defensive work they've had to do as a team.
It was Peyru again. The referee has a conversation and then plays on. Hall off the outside of the boot, fades one into touch far side. Rovers will tap on the Toulouse 40. Toulouse still lead 18-14. Mathieu Cozard. The Frenchman. Looks like another change. Anthony Marion readying himself to return for Toulouse. Lacan, Dan Smith. Jones. Wildy. Over to the left, quick hands, beautiful. Now then, Gareth Gale, can you go? Still going, Gale.
Wow,
he's done really well to stay in the field of play.
To stay in there.
He had no support. Good quick play as well. Bursting on his Brad Day. Ankle tapped.
Short side, Hank. Good boy.
Hankinson to score. Rovers draw level. Hankinson went from dummy half to score against his former club. And we're all square at 18-all.
Smart player. Saw that the markers were fatigued. Toulouse middles had to work this whole game. There's going to be cracks coming through their ruck defense. The fatigue starting to set in late in the half. A player like Chris Hankinson, very smart, can sense that, goes to dummy half, takes an easy play, but a smart play. It gives the team 4 points.
Rovers change with Gadwin Springer reintroduced from Mathieu Cozard, who's got a shiner. No prizes for guessing where his head injury was. Right on the left cheekbone. And Craig Hall has a kick to give Rovers their first lead. One of 3 so far. It's just to the left of the sticks. Oh, he missed one, he's missed another. Craig Hall usually kicks those, and it's all square. Rovers have scored 4 tries to 3, but it's 18 apiece because of the unusually errant kicking boot of Craig Hall. 1 from 4 this afternoon.
This is a semi-final feel, this is a grand final feel, this game for everyone watching.
How key could those missed kicks be? Okay, the first 2 were from the touchline. That one you would expect Craig Hall to knock over 9 times out of 10. 22.5 to go, 18 points apiece. Harrison Hansen wants back on. Davies is off again. Three tries in 5 games for Hankinson. And here's Gadwin Springer. Still going, Gadwin. Great carry on the last.
Fatigue setting in. It's got to be a good kick here from Tommy.
They're running it to Bussey. Great step, Bussey. Can he get the ball away? Rovers ran it on the last and they've turned it over.
All right.
About 15 away from the line.
We're down here. We've got field position. Toulouse under pressure. Go to the open side, Craig.
Boy, it's tense.
Great shot, John Davies. Great shot.
They want a knock on. They're saying that the ball came out. The referee instead says back to 0. Paul Marcon.
Fill up the short side. Come on.
Can't afford to allow Toulouse back into this arm wrestle.
Nice pussy.
Toulouse have made that change. I think they're readying another one as well with Dimitri Riscaro about to come back on. So they've freshened up their pack.
Good short side defence there.
2 interchanges. Marion back on. Harrison Hansen still out there. Just looking down. Craig Kopchak not involved with Rovers today. He would love a game like this. Peyrou half through. Last tackle, they're on halfway, Toulouse. How's the kick from Shorrocks? It's gone high into the sun again. Tester in that sunshine for Akins. Good take. Gives it to Briscoe. And Rovers will start approaching their 20-metre line. 18 apiece on FRTV. Approaching the midway point of the second half, 3/4 of the way through the game. Here's Hankinson, scored Rovers' 4th try. Connor Jones with Wildy, playing in the halves. Matty Wildy, oh, Gadwin Springer went hurtling in. Cleaned out a couple
short
of
side
Toulouse
opportunity.
men.
Here we go, short side.
There goes Caleb Akins, offloading to Connor Jones. Looking to pick a hole in the defence is Jones. That's a Toulouse man in a lot of trouble.
Short side opportunity.
The man who's just come on, actually. Riscaro. Lacan looking for the corner. Oh, I think that's going to be too deep. No, he's set up nicely. Oh, just too much. He's furious. It's Thomas Lacan. He kicked behind. There's 2 Toulouse men injured after that burst from Gadwin Springer. He kind of lost his balance, Gadwin, at full pace, hurtling into the challenge. And almost cleaned Toulouse players out like a bowling ball taking skittles out. Toulouse have it with Robin Brochon, and Toulouse have a penalty. Toulouse are absolutely not going away. They've not been behind yet.
Poor final tackle option there by Tommy Lacan. He needs to come up trumps there with a kicking game.
So Toulouse penalty onto the roof of this main stand. And Toulouse now are going to test the Featherstone Rovers defence. The tap, 35 metres out. Taken on by Harrison Hansen. The Toulouse Olympique, number 10. He looks like he's recovered okay. Dimitri Riscaro. Have Toulouse got it in them to go ahead again here? Marion. Ralph. And then popped up for Maxime Stefani.
Great defence so far.
Callum Gayan, the hooker. Marion stepping towards the posts. Right in front of the sticks here. Couple of tackles in hand. Oh, good. A lovely ball movement this. Toulouse are in. Right side, they're going to score in the corner. Paul Macon, the France international, and Toulouse hit the front again. They've been so dangerous on the line. It was beautiful, quick hands. Peyrou again involved. And Macon.
We come to one of our errors from Featherstone, our kicking game. 7 tackle set. We get our kick wrong. And now we find ourselves behind our posts. Great skill from Toulouse with their hands on our right edge.
Well, this has been a brilliant performance from Toulouse. For the last 10 minutes or so, I have felt that Rovers have been in control. Just the penalty and the conversion rate's been terrific. Dan Smith, the man coming off. The conversion, he's kicked 3 from 3. He's taken every second he's permitted here. It's right on the touchline, a couple of metres or so in. Jake Shorrocks has kicked 3 from 3. The lead for Toulouse is 4 points. This to make it a 6-point game again. He's been kicking brilliantly today. He's kicked another. Toulouse are 6 ahead again. 24-18. And we've got 16 minutes left. Now what have Rovers got? High kick off into the sunshine. 2 players going for the same ball. Mathieu Joussom took it off his fullback Robin Bruchon. Now what do Rovers do? Oh, as they've got another injury. Toulouse. Joussom saying he got a whack in the head from Gadwin Springer. Referee says just get on with it, and they do. Rovers in defence looking to prize an error here. Peyrou's been brilliant since he came off the bench. Here they come again. Best I've seen Toulouse play this year, this. Here they come with Harrison Hansen. Running into Connor Jones. Gadwin Springer helps his mate out. Last tackle, they're 40 away. They'll want a good kick. Well, they're going to run it. It's Marion. Marion then kicks to himself. Lockwood took him out, but I think he was already committed. And Rovers, I think, might have to drop out here. Yes, they do. Well, what an end to the set that is from Toulouse.
That's a great set from Toulouse. That's a great kick. Weighted pressure. As you said, I've never seen Toulouse play this good
Not
this whole
year.
season.
No.
So it's a great feel to this game. It's tight, it's intense. And the more games we can get in these positions, the more games we can find out about our character as a squad.
Well, Toulouse
Kick from Craig Hall.
have lost 5 of their 13 games so far. All 5 have been on the road. But this is starting to feel like a different story for them. Hansen. Another try now. And you sense Toulouse will feel they've got the game in the bag. Brochon, they're attacking that same edge, and they're through again, and Peyrou's in again, and Toulouse stretch further clear. Dominic Peyrou, their best player of the park this afternoon. And Toulouse are sensing a huge win at Post Office Road.
Our left edge defence again. I don't know who took a show, but they'll be disappointed with themselves because the numbers were good, the ruck was slow.
Suddenly, it's feeling a long way back. It's a 10-point game with a very kickable 2 on the way. Rovers are going to be 12 behind with about 12 and a half to go here.
Big test of character here.
Mackenzie Yeh is going to come back on, but they're attacking that same edge. And you can feel the life being sucked out of Post Office Road. Been a brilliant performance this from the French side. And there is two more. So Featherstone 18, Toulouse 30. And is that elusive 14-win streak going to remain elusive? John Davis is off. Mackenzie Yeh is on. 12.5 minutes for Rovers to rescue this. Short kick-off from Craig Hall. I don't think that's gone the 10. Well, it might have done now. Well, it bounced short. The referee was there to make the call. It bounced short and then bounced forward. So Rovers have it from the short kick-off. Craig Hall got a bit lucky there. Lockwood, Springer, Lacan. Playing with urgency is fine for Rovers. It doesn't need to be panicked just yet. Bussy dumped on his backside by Maxime Stefani and Harrison Hansen. Springer, forward pass. And Rovers cough up possession.
I'll be disappointed with that. Captain Sean Lockwood, James Lockwood. It's unforced error. Big moment in the game. Big defence is required here from Featherstone Rovers.
Here come Toulouse. Rovers wanting to force an error, I'm sure. 11 minutes to go. They trail by 12. 30 points to 18 is the Toulouse lead. Here come Toulouse again. We wondered whether they'd tie it. They haven't. Actually, it looks like they're getting stronger now with the belief that this is going to be the best win of their season. Armitage. Marion. Giving the ball a bit of air, left to right. Brochon joining in. Last tackle.
Oh, that was lucky there. That was a 3-on-1, and he took the tackle.
Shorrocks. It's another high kick. Briscoe this time is under this. Takes it well. Steps out of the tackle. But Rovers need to start getting down the other end here. Jones. It's Lacan, I beg your pardon. Aikens, Messi play the ball. Briscoe takes it on. Running into Hansen and does well. Jones. Springer. Good spell this from Gadwin. 2 to go this set. They're 40 away, Rovers. Connor Jones gives it to Lacan. Throws an inset pass, but he gets lucky because the Toulouse man, Marion, has dropped it. So it's back to 0. They're 30 away. Rovers need to score here. Lacan doesn't need to react. Jones. Lockwood running down, right down the middle. There's something here still for Rovers, you know. Mackenzie Yeh. 10 away now. Jones. Just to the left, he goes left. Behind everyone. It's picked up by Matty Wildy. Couple of metres short. Jones.
Got to go left.
Oh dear, I'm not sure what that was. Lockwood reached out forward for it and he's knocked it on. There seemed a bit of panic there. And we've got 8.5 to go. Rovers really needed that to land. Toulouse in possession again with a 12-point lead. Ah, the French side going to do it again against Rovers. So much expectation this week. And Peyrou has been brilliant. Off the bench, and he looks like he's a match winner. Toulouse keeping it alive. Good quick hands. Armitage, can he get clear? Hall has missed the tackle. Armitage is through. Armitage against Akins. Armitage wins it. Akins is furious with himself. Armitage has walked through 4 Rovers shirts there, and he's won the game for Toulouse.
I've got to take my hat off to Toulouse. They've been under pressure. They've had one man on the bench. They've been under the pump. And they've managed to score some outstanding tries. Poor defense from Rovers in that chance, but we go back to one of our mistakes. Again, a pass to no one when we were attacking their try line. They get a 7-tackle set. All the Toulouse tries have come off 7-tackle sets. So it's our set finishes and our set ends that have been really disappointing. But again, I'll say I've never seen Toulouse play this good this season. Their defense has been outstanding. The character they're showing, they've been good today.
Yeah, they've been exceptional. That was a bad one though for Rovers defensively. There was no way really Armitage should have got through, even after shrugging off Hall. Caleb Akins was there and he got nowhere near him, the fullback. You could see how angry he was with himself. Shorrocks again. He's kicked 5 from 5. This a couple of metres in from the near touch line. Oh, he's kicked another. Doesn't miss. 6 from 6. And it's comfortable now for Toulouse. Rovers 18, Toulouse 36 into the last 5 minutes. Well, call it what you want. Reality check, wake-up call. There'll be a lot of lessons learned today from this Rovers team, who remain 6 points clear, don't forget, at the top of the Betfred Championship. But a lot of the fans now disappearing. Rovers have got the ball back from the short kickoff. Brad Day. Mackenzie Yeh. John Davis. Thomas Lacan. Bussey.
John Davis out the back, short ball, Chris Hankinson.
Davis. Wildy. 10 away. Hankinson throws a bullet pass to Connor Jones. But there's nowhere to go and he's wrapped up immediately by Paul Marcon. Akins on the last. Dribbling one towards the post. Gathered by the impeccable Robin Brochant.
I've got to give credit to Toulouse's defense. It's been outstanding. Their edge defense, they've come up with some big plays. It was a great cutout ball there from Chris Hankinson. And their wingers and the edges, they're reading it really well. This will be the best defensive side that we've come up against this whole season, because the effort, their ruck control, their process in defense has been Super League level. It's been outstanding.
Marcon takes it on. You can sense now how the atmosphere's changed. Rovers, you felt, when they got back level, Craig Hall had the kick to put Rovers 2 points up. Akins needs to watch this bounce, by the way. Toulouse have got there first. Toulouse could gather. Toulouse are going to score another. How on earth has Josh Ralph taken that?
Offside.
And the referee has brought it back to say he was in front of the kicker. Rovers have got away with one there.
come up with some crazy plays. I'm impressed with their last tackle options, because every time they've thrown it or chanced their arm, they've come up with something.
So Hall into touch.
Got 2 more sets up our sleeves, Rovers fans.
18 points is an unassailable deficit really now. Peru flies into the tackle again. Hankinson manages to evade him this time.
He's been great. Don Peru, leader of their squad, coming off the bench today. He's made an impact.
Mackenzie offloads to Gadwin Springer. The 2 big men trying to make something happen. Gadwin straightens up, runs again. Wildy, Davis back on, left side. Here's Wildy. Hankinson. Jones.
Again, Toulouse defense up for it. They've come up, they shut it down. Here comes Ye.
There he goes.
Short side options here.
Wildy. Lacan. Kicks, looking for Hall. Armitage takes it well. He's going to get put back behind his line, I think.
That's a better kick from Tommy Lacan. That's all we needed 3 sets ago. That's the best kick he's put in all game. Just too little, too late.
So drop out on the way from Toulouse, but a lot of the Rovers fans who haven't already left are leaving now. Disappointing day at the office, but you have to credit Toulouse. It's been an exceptional performance.
Exceptional. It's been brave. It's been character building. You've seen their culture. Time delay here, I think they've been caught for.
Yeah, so rather than the dropout, it's just going to be a tap penalty on the 10. Not going to make any difference, of course, but it gets the ball going quicker, and Mackenzie is going straight to the line. Wildy trying to burrow on his own. Matty Wildy, no way through.
Short side opportunity on the left.
Davis, the dummy half. Taken on the bounce by Lacan. Aikens, Hall, bit of room. Lacan. Gadwin Springer takes it. Gives it back to Thomas Lacan. Back to Craig Hall. Standing stuff, though. Just chucking it around, Rovers here. Aikens, Mackenzie Ye from a standing start. Oh, lovely ball. Hall couldn't take it out. And a knock on, and it's going to be Toulouse ball. And the celebrations you can hear from the Toulouse bench beneath us. They know they've pulled off the best result of their season.
By far, this is a huge result by Toulouse, and I'm really impressed with the way they've defended. Featherstone attack, our last tackle options have been very poor the second half, but we've lost John O'Ford early in the game, and it's shown, his experience has shown that it's missed in these moments. It's been a physical game. It's been a game of intensity, top of the table clash. And today Toulouse has come up trumps.
Closing moments. Toulouse in possession from the scrum with one of their try scorers, Paul Marcon. Joussom is driven backwards by Matty Wildy and John Davis. And there's the final hooter. Credit to Toulouse, who've produced a brilliant performance today. Rovers' unbeaten run is at an end.
That's a brilliant performance. The defensive character showed here by Toulouse. To travel over yesterday, to come up and work for each other. They had someone in the bin. They lost their center early in the game. And they still managed to score some great tries, and they were under pressure on their line a lot of the game. And they kept coming up with big plays. Credit to the coaching staff at Toulouse. Tough game, but you've got to give credit when credit is due.
Thanks to Elijah Taylor again for joining us on commentary. Thanks for you too. Sorry we couldn't bring you the result this afternoon, but Toulouse were too good. They've won this one, and Rovers, I'm sure, will learn some big lessons. 36-18 it's finished, and we will see you and hear you and speak to you next time. Thanks for your company. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.